Hello Canada, Alex Monahan here, Foundations Party ineligible. Today's date is October 22nd, 2017, and I just felt like making another video talking about some of the other ideas that I was having. Because again, I was talking about that book I bought last time. It helped if I showed it to you and it wasn't upside down. This one. Designing Democratic Governments, Making Systems Work. Institutions work. And I actually didn't get around to talking about the book itself. I kind of forgot, and I just talked about a little part about it and the voting system that I was thinking of. But again, the real reason why I bought it, because I was looking to, and I may have explained this before, figure out how to redesign a government, because I'm wondering, or not necessarily wondering, but I'm in the mind of that our system itself is corrupt in its own way. Because when I grew up, I believed that we lived in a democracy, but today, from what I know, I could tell you that we live more in an oligarchy, and there's only maybe 4 choices that any person can throw their 2 cents in. I think, is it 4? Maybe it's only 3, because you get to vote for mayor, provincial representation for the premier, and you get to vote for the prime minister. But you only get to vote for the parties. You don't actually get to vote who leads those parties, unless of course you're a member of one of those parties. And I'm personally not a big fan of that, and I know a lot of people who aren't a big fan of that either. So I was kind of thinking that maybe we needed some change, maybe go back to something that's maybe closer to a true democracy. But I know lots of people wouldn't agree with that in its own right. So I was wondering if we needed like a hybrid between a representational system and a true democracy, where before our representation in politics could put any laws through Parliament, they would first have to make them accessible to the public. The public could read them and then debate for or against them, and then share any of their opinions on, what's good about this, what's bad about this, what kind of problems are we going to find, what problems do they think we're going to start finding ourselves in if we're not careful on certain aspects of the policies. I think that would be very meaningful for the general public. I guess in some ways it may be dangerous too, depending on how we educate everybody. And if any groups of people wish to be abusive, and if they get kind of a very large foothold, there could be more discrimination, I guess, than some people might suggest that there is going on today. But yeah, and it's not perfect, but it's an idea. Kind of wanted to put it out there, see what everybody thinks. And then again, if you know any books that might help me kind of walk this path and kind of learn and figure out more, I'm definitely interested in hearing from you, so I can pick them up and give them a look at. I'll give them a read. Yeah, that's basically the thing that was on my mind today, and I wanted to share that with you, and I hope to hear from you. And thanks for watching, so stay frosty.